If you guys are liking this content, please press that like button. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, man, and put the notifications on. Also, thank you guys so much for the support recently. We've been smashing a lot of views and a lot of likes. I appreciate you guys. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, echo-YGO, coming at you guys with a special video. Today, I'm here with the top 4 R-Bet. We have Homam here with Frogburn. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
How you been, man?
I've been good. I've been good.
Hell yeah, man. So I'm ready to get the profile started, bro.
All right. Yeah, we'll just dive right in. I'll mostly talk about the unique cards.
Yeah.
But 3 swap. This is staple for any frog deck, as well as 3 substitute, 2 treeborn, 2 dupe frog. Some people play 3. I play 2. The standard is usually 2 nowadays.
Yeah.
3 Caius.
3 Caius. Oh my god, the ulties.
Yeah. So
really nice.
3 Caius. Yeah. If you're playing frog, you have to play 3 Caius.
Yeah.
3 Ryza. This 3 isn't mandatory. Some people play 2. You can cut 1 for, you know, other types of spice, but I decided to play 3 for consistency.
Yeah.
And now we're getting into the unique cards. So I play 3 Turbo Rocket.
Turbo Rocket.
So what Turbo Rocket does, usually I use it just as a 2-star tuner, but it does have a pretty useful effect. You can normal it, and if it attacks, it can't be destroyed by battle.
Yeah.
And if it battles your opponent's monster, they take half. They get burned for half of their attack.
Half the damage, yeah.
Yeah, so you can use it in situations where your opponent is really low on life to kind of steal games. Most of the time it's kind of risky because you take the full damage, so you're kind of trading that. But you mainly use it to go into Turbo Cannon, which I'll talk about when I get to that.
An extra deck, yes sir.
Alright, and then here's another unique card, Light and Darkness card. It's not extremely unique, but I decided to play 2 Light and Darkness Dragon. A lot of people don't really know how to play against Light and Darkness Dragon. Light and Darkness Dragon can only negate once per chain. A lot of people don't really know in terms of economy what's really worth it. And most of the time, Light and Darkness Dragon is either I use it to end games, so it can get over, you know, gores or battle faders to finish games off, or I, you know, just drop him into multiple back row and continue and stall the game out and continue the game from there.
Yes sir.
With Monarch, the longer you stall out, the higher the probability is that you're going to win the game, because you gain way more advantage faster than your opponent usually.
Yes sir.
1 Vanity Screen in the main deck. Usually I'm playing for 2 reasons. The first reason is I want to play something that I can just normal summon without targeting something to put to the top of the deck or remove. A lot of people can just pass against you and stall the game out.
Yeah.
And this just blows out any special, like Lightsworn, sometimes you'll just drop this on game 1 and win the game. Any special summoning deck, you'll just drop this on game 1 and just blow them out sometimes, even against the mirror match.
Yes, sir.
So it's good to at least have 1.
Nice.
2 Battle Fader, you can opt to play 3. I play 2 to play around Fossil Dyna.
Okay.
And I play 1 Tragodian.
1 Trag.
Yeah, some people stopped playing this card, but this card is extremely good. Especially when you're playing Light and Darkness Dragon. You can steal 8-star synchros, you can steal 6-star monsters. And usually I just sit on it in defense. It's usually like a 3k body. And sometimes I use it as synchro fodder as well. So really, really good.
Nice.
Gore is another hand.
Gore is the man, the myth, the legend.
He's won me a couple games. Probably one of the best cards in the format, I would say. Pretty unfair card next to like Trap Dust Shoot, I would say. And then moving into spells, so that's all the monsters.
Yeah.
So going into spells, we have 2 Enemy Controller and 2 Soul Exchange. So I really like Soul Exchange at 3, especially when I'm playing Light and Darkness Dragon, but I really don't have room in this deck, so Soul Exchange had to be cut. I do play the 1 Brain Control. Brain Control is one of those unfair cards as well, especially in Monarch. You know, when they have a Dyna, it's an out to Vanity Screen Dyna, so great going in game 2. I play 1 for 1. Dupe Block is really important in this game. Opening this turn 1 is really strong, and sometimes you can do really creative things in the middle of the game conservatively with bouncing Monarchs and stuff like that with 1 for 1 plays. Back row removal, I play Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade, and Mystical Space Typhoon.
Yes sir.
A lot of people don't play Trunade, but you know, in Monarchs you want to basically shift the tempo of the game in 1 turn, and this really helps you do it, especially against the rough back row. And then we're getting into our traps. This is actually pretty unique. more on the theme of burn, but I play 3 Threatening Roar and 2 Wabaku. So this isn't just because I play burn. This is such a great utility card for multiple reasons. You can set up plays where you leave Swap Frog on the board, Wabaku the next turn, bring back Treeborn, sack for a Monarch, attack, bounce the Monarch back, do conservative plays like that. The main play is Wabaku or Threatening Roar with a Turbo Rocket or Turbo Cannon, and I'll tell you why when I get into that Turbo Cannon.
Yes, sir.
Yep, and that's the main deck. 40 cards, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, so now I have a question because you play Giant True Nate.
Absolutely.
Do you ever consider playing Cold Wave?
Yeah. I'm actually playing Cold Wave today.
Oh.
But I'm playing a little bit more of an aggressive variant than my usual burn deck. But I am experimenting with Cold Wave, and I think it's really a slept-on card.
Yeah, Cold Wave is sick.
Yeah.
On to the extra deck.
Yeah, going into the extra deck. So we'll just start with the main guys. Turbo Cannon. So the reason why Turbo Cannon's so good, so you have Turbo Rocket, Treeborn Frog comes back.
Yeah. And then you have the tuner on the field, right?
Yep. So you're going to consider this your normal summon. So treat your Turbo Cannon as a Monarch, right?
Yeah.
Treat the turn like it's a Monarch, but consider it a Monarch that gets around Dimension Prison and Bottomless Trap Holes. So you normal summon the Turbo Rocket. Usually I don't attack and run into D prisons. I just synchro right away to go into the Turbo Cannon.
Yes, sir.
And you get priority to, it's like Dark Arm Dragon. When it's summoned, you get priority to target their monster. Great against Black Wings. It plays around D prison and Bottomless. And if you have the Threatening Roar and they try to destroy this by battle and you have the combo, you just Threatening Roar, and on your turn you just do it again.
Nice. Threatening Roar or Wabaku, right?
Wabaku.
Yeah.
So 2-card combo, really good.
That's insane.
One of the best combos in the deck.
Yeah. This is what makes this deck unique is the burn variant with the synchros and the tuner.
Yeah. So going into the synchros, it's pretty standard. So from highest, I play 1 Mistworm. It comes up sometimes, but Turbo Cannon, Monarch, Treeborn Frog is Mistworm, and sometimes you need it for game. So I decided to keep it in. It comes up sometimes. I think I made it once. Colossal Fighter. Colossal Fighter for Black Wings, Lightsworn. You could sometimes even Colossal Arm people with 2 Turbo Cannons and Wabaku.
Oh, wow.
Right? So you gotta play that.
Sick.
Stardust Dragon.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you're gonna normal summon a Turbo Cannon against heroes, and you just synchro your Monarch in the Turbo Cannon away to make Stardust.
Make an 8, yeah.
It's really good. Going and then Thought Ruler. So same reasons for all the other 8s for situations. If I think you have D prison, I'm making Thought Ruler.
Nice.
7 stars. I just played Black Rose Dragon. I would have played Ancient Fairy, but I didn't have room, and you'll see why later. 6 stars. I played Yugioh Guardian.
Yugioh and Brionic. Yeah.
Yep, the main ones.
Yes, sir. The
5,
strongest
I only
ones.
play Catastor. I wish I had room for Magic Android. Didn't have room.
Yeah.
And then here's the Armory Arm for the 2-card combo.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you could burn people out. If they're really low from the Turbo Cannon stuff, you can special slot, normal Turbo, make an Armory Arm, and swing over something for game. Something comes up sometimes. And then I'm playing Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, and this is because of the side deck. I do side 1 Super Poly.
Nice.
And then I played 2 Chimera Tech. Sorry about this. I
You're
have
fine.
it somewhere.
It's all good.
I played 2 Chimera Tech.
Yeah. Are these machines? Oh, these are machines. They're a machine.
Yeah.
So if you have this on the field, and they have a board full of like Cyber Dragon and like machines, you can just like contact fuse everything. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes when they do have a Cyber Dragon against me, some like heroes like siding Cyber Dragon against me because they get over Duke Frog, right? Yeah. So sometimes I'll go Turbo Cannon, pop your hero, and then contact
fuse. Wow, that's sick.
It happens all the time. Or not all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah. It comes up.
Yeah. So
onto the side deck.
Just wrapping it up here. So 3 DD Crow. I wouldn't play. I think that 3 DD Crow was good. You can get away with 2, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's really for any aggressive deck. You know, Vayu Turbo is a problem. Against Monarchs, aggressive decks are usually a problem, and DD Crow takes care of it. So it can slow down Lightsworn. I usually side in only 2 against Lightsworn. I usually try to shut them out with Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah.
This shuts down Malicious, Vayu.
The Phantom of Chaos.
Yeah.
The Neuralis deck running around.
Yep. On the same theme, against a lot of special summon decks, I just decided to put in 2 more Vanity's Fiend. If you're playing against Vayu Turbo, I actually side out Light and Darkness Dragon. If I'm playing against the Mirror Match, I side out Light and Darkness Dragon.
Nice.
And it's because there's infinite loops. Quick Draw 2, I sometimes side out Light and Darkness Dragon.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of infinite loops that put him to 0. And when I see the matchup, I usually would rather have Vanity's Fiends, so these go in and Lad comes out.
Nice.
Cyber Dragon, this is usually against, honestly, machines.
Machine
I
deck?
honestly don't put it in against Hero because they side in Fossil Dyna. It's usually mainly against machines. Don't side it in really against anything else.
Yeah.
I know it's an alternate way to get your Monix out, but it's not fast enough, honestly. So mainly just for machines.
Yeah, because it just plays into the same stun stuff that frogs lose to. That's understandable.
Yep. Snowman Eater for Blacklings and Heroes. Mostly Hero Beat. When it's Hero Diva, if they are siding Fossil Dyna, and I do see it, they do go in, but sometimes it's too slow against those more aggressive Diva style decks.
Yeah.
2 Dust Tornado against Blackwing and any deck that plays Mask of Restrict. Mask of Restrict, I'll tell you right now, is the bane of Monarchs.
Mask of Restrict, yeah.
Out of all the cards, you'll think it's DD Crow, you'll think it's all these other cards, but it's really Mask of Restrict.
Yeah.
And this is just to take care of that.
Yeah, nice.
And then I play Electric Virus. This is mainly for the Dragon matchup. Yeah. So a lot of, not just the the Dragon Turbo deck, but the Dragon Stun decks. Electric Virus just really shuts them down. If they end with 2 red MDs on the board, 1 Electric Virus stealing the red MD and crashing, it's just a 1 card out.
Nice.
You can also do really creative things. OTKing them back, like stopping them with Grinding Roar and then just OTKing them.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. I play the 1 Super Poly for the hero matchups.
Yeah.
I usually use it in the late game to kind of just swing the pace of the game in my favor. I find myself losing all my resources against heroes at some point if I play the really grindy game, and this really just helps me get there and helps me make the game faster.
Nice. Super Poly.
Yep, and then 1 Burial from a Different Dimension against any deck that's trying to get rid of your Treeborn Frog.
Yeah.
There are two main game plans against Monarch: stopping you from special summoning or getting rid of your Treeborn Frog. And doing this during standby phase, if this is out of play, during standby phase I can use this.
Bring the Treeborn back.
And then I can bring it back, and during standby, Treeborn will come back, and I can get back in the game.
Yes.
So, really great card.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Nice.
I want to feature my frog tokens. They help Gores get through it.
Frog the Jam.
Yeah, these are Japanese promo pack 1 or something, but...
What is this one?
Jam. This is a Korean Nationals token, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, shout outs to you, man.
All right, thanks
Great
a lot.
deck profile. Thank you guys for watching. Like and sub. See you guys later.